Twitch has been an amazing like inspiration to young writers and people trying to come up in the game. And you, with such an accomplished career so far and still going hard, such a good inspiration of what it means to be, you know, a competitive person, but at the same time, someone who's breaking barriers, especially for female writers and girls. What do you feel is like your biggest inspiration now to continue your career?
I don't want to let him know that, but it's him. I try not to tell him because then his head gets too big.
I don't want a bigger helmet.
But yeah, like I just feel he pushes me and like pushes me towards things that, you know, I probably wouldn't think for myself. And he'll just like screenshot a conversation and text it to me and be like, you know, I talked to this dude for you. Like, it'll be great, you know, like, and then that's just how he is with everybody. And I don't know, even riding day to day, it's just like, hey, try this, hey, try that. And like, we're always just feeding off of each other to try and do better. And if that doesn't work, we just start shit talking and that'll do it. So it's just ultimately like us just friends being friends, like poking the bear. And that's typically what we end up getting away with. But at the end of the day, it's fun, but it turns into like inspiration and progression.
And a contest.
And a contest every day.
As like a female writer in a mostly male dominated sport, is there ever something that you have to really focus on more? Is there something that kind of like irks you that you have to kind of put your foot down on certain things or no?
Other than wanting your own changing room and stuff, you know?
Yeah, my own change room, maybe a bathroom would be nice, but after that,
porta potties don't work for females at events.
Yeah, no, it's that's about the cusp of it. But at the end of the day, it's just like I feel like the boys just have an easier time pulling the trigger sometimes. Where I'm like, oh, I don't know.
But then I'll just look at her back, dude, quit being a pussy, just do it. And she's like, okay, and then she does it perfect. I'm like,
Yeah.
I told you. Like, I'm not going to tell you to do something if I don't know in my head that you can do it, you know?
Yeah, and but it goes both ways. Like some days I'll be totally fine and jump everything first.
Yeah,
and
I'm like,
then,
hey, Vicki, I'm going to follow you real quick.
Yeah, and then the next day on something small and stupid, I'm like, I don't know. Like, you know, I'm sure everyone deals with that, but I feel like females have, I mean, we're emotional. So, so we deal with it probably a bit more.
Yeah. I have a lot of emotional male friends. If they don't eat, they're probably worse than any female I've ever dealt with. One thing we saw in the Jackson podcast Discord, we asked them questions now about like, what do they want to know about Rampage Jackson and MMA? What do they want to know about Sheckler and skating? What do they want to know about Twitch and freestyle? And a lot of people ask, is it more dangerous to ride with your friends because you guys like kind of like push each other over the boundary and you guys kind of like always are trying to outdo each other? Or is it safer to ride with your friends because you feel the confidence?
I think it's safer.
Same.
I think the most dangerous spot we've ever put ourselves in is when we're relaxed and riding. That's literally when all the bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think you just
the edge.
Yeah. And when we're all riding together, like if someone's having trouble jumping a jump, we're like, hey, watch so-and-so jump this, or here, follow me off of it. Or here, I'm going to follow you because I don't feel comfortable. So we're always like helping each other out here and there, especially like Red Bull and Imagination. I remember there was this jump she kept looking at. It was like 115, 120 foot, like dirt jump. And I kept seeing her take runs. I'm like, dude, just do what you're doing and you're going to make this jump perfect. She's like, I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm like, just fucking jump the jump. Just do the same thing you're doing. You're going to make it. And then she greases it perfect.
Yeah.
I'm like, I told you, I'm not going to tell you to do it if I don't think you're going to do it. You know, like it's just little things like that. We're just helping each other. And sometimes you need that little like, hey, you're being a bitch. Just do it. You know, like that's how we talk to each other.